Hello everyone and welcome back to Lord of the Rings Realms in Exile. Now, before we read our Ancestor Veneration, I want to take a look at some courtrooms because I thought I did look at them. However, going back, I couldn't actually find the point where I did. So, I don't know if it was a case where I wanted to and I didn't, or whether I did and I can't find them. Anyway, I'm distracted. What's this? Ah, there's some orcs over here. Okay. Right. So, first of all, in the last episode, we did look at the wood elf courtroom, but we're going to look again because I think it's amazing. I really like this one. I think it's thematic. It looks perfect. Love it. Also, I just noticed they have a tapestry on the tree. Anyway, right. And then I was requested to look at Lindon because I wasn't aware that Lindon actually has a different courtroom. So let's take a look at that one as well. And I believe this one has been borrowed from Elder Kings too, but it looks amazing as well. I really love this, like the marble. And I guess, I don't know what this would be. Would it be jade? I don't know. Do they have jade in Middle-earth? I'm not sure, but it looks amazing anyway. And then my personal favorite out of the new ones. Well, technically it's free, but I can only show one because of the current game state. But the Nazgul throne room. Oh, it looks... It just looks perfect. Like, the atmosphere and everything is so damn cool. But anyway, right, let's get on with our Ancestor Veneration. I'm loving the new courtrooms. I'll tell you what, while we're at it, should we look at Gondor's courtroom as well? Oh, it's marvelous. And then should we look at the best courtroom in the whole universe of CK3? The dwarf in the courtroom. I love it. Right. Ancestor Veneration. Where did we get up to on these? Let's see. Let's go to the capital. That's fine. We'll max it out again as well. Thank you very much. It actually has gone up a little bit in price, which is interesting. That's inflation for you, I guess. Okay. Pause. Knights are improving. I think last episode we looked at Bavor the Cold, didn't we? So we're officially halfway through the venerations. Nice. Next, let's take a look at Uri the Scarred. Let's see what kind of lore we can discover for ourselves today. So we got Dwalin the Wise. We got Uri the Scarred. So this is the House Uria, the Firebeards to the south of us. So we'll be doing a little bit learning about them. And then we got Finrod over here as well. So this ancient scroll reveals the tale of Uri the Scarred, dwarf father of the Firebeards, or Uri's folk who awoke in the Blue Mountains, along with Dwalin the Wise of the Broadbeams, in Zelemabkan, beneath Mount Dolomed. Uri was the founder of the proud Nogrod and the House of Uri. Oh, Nogrod. Okay, this is gonna be very relevant then to our current area, because we are trying to rebuild Nogrod. I read of the day he stood beneath a great pillar as it came crashing down, holding it aloft with unyielding might to shield a young dwarfling, earning him his moniker and scar. So deep was his devotion to his people and their hordes that the elves referred to him as Baron. So Baron means home-hearted. It was his reign that saw the Firebeards lent their craft to Finrod, whom they named Felagund, aiding in the construction of the stronghold of Nargothrond, where the ancient dwarven halls of Nullakisdin once stood. I'm sorry, I stumble upon some of these words. You guys know me by now. So Felagund means hewer of caves. It is not originally a Sindarin term, but rather originated in Kuzdul from the dwarves, who gave Finrod the name as an epes. What's epes? This is classic CK3. Tour tips within tour tips. I love it though. And so epes after name is the nickname or honorific given to an elf at some point in their life. It is sometimes considered one of the elf's true names. It is one of the Anesi of high elves, along with Atares and Amiles. The after name is a public name often given to the elf because of some trait they have or deed they have undertaken, and often became the elf's primary name, replacing their father name. Okay. Okay. I think I get the gist of that. In this rare collaboration, a famed piece of jewelry was made for Finrod, the Norglemir, the necklace of the dwarfs, which the elves came to know as Sigil Elunai. The Norglemir. Now, is this the same necklace that we see in The Hobbit? When the Elven King I think he picks up, I'm half remembering that scene. I'm not sure if it is or not, but I'm sure you guys would tell me. So Sigil Elu Knife means necklace of the woe of Thingol, referring to the murder of Elu Thingol by the dwarven smiths of Nogrod, which we did read about recently, who coveted the necklace of the dwarves for Noglamir for themselves. We must protect our kin as he did, yes. I want to become strong. I want martial as well, but I want to be strong and rich. Oh, yes, 10%. Right, we've got good RNG today. I can feel it. I knew when I woke up. For the first time in a while, I woke up before 7 AM, which is a miracle. Right, this scroll recounts the deeds of Uri II, son of Freyr, of the Firebids. Born amidst pride and division, his father had refused Borin, son of Durin's, offer of sanctuary for the Firebids in Khazad-dûm, perceiving it, though likely unintended, as a slight upon the honor and capability of the Firebids. Half of Uri's folk disagreed with Freyr and travelled east to Moria. Among them was Freyr's brother Baron the Ashbeard, who founded a cadet branch of Uri's line. Baron the Ashbeard, that's a really cool nickname. Though proud, he recognized Dwalin the Broadbeard's wisdom, for like the Broadbeams, the halls they clung to could no longer sustain them. Instead, Freyr led his remaining folk to establish the new mansion of Buzradûm in the southern Ered Luin, distant from their Broadbeam kin and former glory of Nogrod. But Uri saw the folly in such estrangement. As the second ruler of Buzradûm, he sought not to reunite all dwarfs but his own people. With careful words, he reopened ties with estranged Firebids. His reign marked a quiet return to kinship, the first steps towards full reconciliation. I don't want to become reclusive though. Yet to succeed, one must have allies by their sides. I would like to become allies with the Firebeards and the Broadbeams that neighbor us, but I'm not sure the best way to do that. Probably diplomacy. But I would like a long-term... I forget what they call it in CK3. Is it a coalition? I can't remember. It was in one of the newer updates. I don't play base game that much, but you can have like a group of people of the same culture and religion in like a longer-term alliance. I think that would be cool if you could do that with the dwarfs. So this scroll recounts the reign of Uri III of the Firebeards. He doesn't even have a nickname. So I guess this is where things start going downhill. He was born in the Second Age, 1671, during a time of growing turmoil. Not long after his birth and the passing of his paired dwarf father, Dwalin III, a cloaked figure arrived at his father's gate bearing a gift. The Ring of the Firebeards, forged by Celebrimbor, and sent following the fall of Eregion, the dissolution of the alliance of dwarfs and men, and the devastation of Eriador. So we have the Ring of the Firebeards here. The ring was given to his father, Freyr, Lord of Buzradûm, accepted in good faith, though its purpose was unclear. As a young dwarfling, Uri saw his father's court grow wary and secretive, guarding their wealth closely. This caution remained when Uri later took up the ring's legacy. Could you imagine living in this period in Middle-earth, where everyone's... You would be able to sense it, right? Everyone's becoming just a slightly bit more paranoid and closing themselves off one another. There's a lot of distrust and whatnot. It would be interesting to roleplay in a time like that, where Sauron's corruptness is slowly leeching into everyone. Right. Where'd I get to? I think I got it here. Unlike Uri II, who pursued diplomacy with other dwarfolds, Uri III governed inward, cautious of outside influence. After his rule, the ring remained an heirloom of Uri's folk, passed from one generation to the next, as a symbol of the Firebeard's endurance in uncertain times. I'm done with intrigue. Yeah, no doubt this gift was fiercely protected. Do they still... Hold on a minute. Do they still have access to their ring? It doesn't look like it, unless it's been misplaced elsewhere. I guess we will take a look. So this scroll speaks of Uri IV, a dwarf already long in years when the last alliance was forged. Unlike his king among the Durin's folk, Uri did not march to war. For centuries, the Firebeards had remained apart, rooted in pride and the memory of old betrayals. Yet during his reign, a gentle thaw began between the dwarven houses, perhaps seeded in his youth by tales of Dwalin the Magnanimous and his generous rule, whose final years overlapped with Uri's own early days. The Firebeards were heartened by the courage of Durin, of the Longbeards, and some even sought to aid in the war against Sauron. Uri did not forbid those of Uri's folk who wished to fight beside men and elves, such as his cousin Barry, nor did he rebuke the smiths who forged weapons for the Anorians. Uri would live to see the fall of Gil-galad, Elendil, and Oropher, and the severing of the Master Ring. Uri's rule marked not the forging of new alliances, but the easing of ancient enmities. The first cracks in wars long held firm. In his later years, most of the firebids, save for those of Cathra Ibra's house, would once again embrace the ancient customs of Khazad, first kindled anew by Dwalin, and fully stirred by the deeds of the last alliance. Man, I love the Necromancer Sauron skin. It's just so... The fact you can't see anything here, I don't know, it's kind of scary. I like it. Right, diplomacy or martial? He trusted the patient rise of cautious renewal. We're gaining a little bit of diplomacy. So, next we have the scroll. Based on Uri V, the Reconciler, known among the Firebeards as the Reconciler. He lived in a time when the Dwarven clans stood divided by suspicion and pride, but his reign proved uncommonly measured and conciliatory, a striking contrast to the defiant temper of his earlier incarnations. Since the War of the Wrath of the First Age, when Thro of Buzradum turned the Firebeards inward and away from the other houses, aloof isolation had taken root among Uri's folk. The pain of lost Nogrod and pride, wounded by exile, hardened into mistrust that lingered through the ages. Uri, however, saw in kinship the path to renewal. Through diplomacy and quiet perseverance, he reopened ancient pathways of trust and fellowship between the Firebeards, the Longbeards, and the Broadbeams. His reign marked the mending of ties once thought broken beyond repair. Under his guidance, the Dwarven houses renewed the bonds that would endure the dark times ahead, rekindling the unity and purpose shared by all of the children of Mahau. I would love if we could somehow... I want to unite the Broadbeams, and then us, obviously, the Longbeards, as well as the Firebeards. But the problem is, I don't know how I would do that without war. Like, I want to unite us under all one empire, but... how do I do that without war? That's the problematic thing. Because I don't want to declare war on them. It just doesn't feel right. Only by embracing change can our clans truly fight. That's true as well, though. Ah, damn it. Fatigue weighs on my eyes and the embers and half glow dimly. How swiftly the hours are passed. I carefully roll up the worn scrolls and set them aside. Right. I shall carry the deeds of the ancestors with me as I return to war. I actually really do enjoy these ancestor venerations. It's a nice way of learning a little bit of lore at your own pace whilst you're playing the game. I really like that. It's really cool. Right. We did get a diplomacy perk. I can use the befriend scheme. Children receive 1 to 3 extra skill points. I might try the befriend scheme, because even though mechanically it might not do much, here, I've just read about the Firebeards, and now I think I would like to befriend them as well, and then I'd like to befriend the Broadbeams to the north of us too, which I think would be, it's just roleplay, that's it, right. What are we doing? I think we're still building up, aren't we? Where were we building up? I think it was... Yeah, so you're level 2. So I need to get this to level 2, but I need 235. Well, speed 5 will get plenty of gold. I think also we're almost at the point where gold income is so good, I will start sponsoring adventures again to see if we can find some artifacts that we need to reclaim Erebor. Ica, a free tenant renting some land, has pulled in an exceptional harvest. Ooh... If he can pay me, the land is his. We get more development growth. Control growth? Yeah, that's not bad. Because we have max control anyway, so that's fine. Do you know, yeah, if he can pay me some hard coin, the land is his. He has proven his worth. You gotta invest money to make more money. That's what they say, at least. I'm trying to befriend Fori, and I know he's a dedicated student of military matters, just as I am. Surely he would have much to discuss. I am very good at martial. Much better than him. I think I will approach him. Or I could just do this. It gains 52 days of... Because we have a really good chance anyway. No, yeah, let's do it. 52 days of progress here is extremely nice. Another stewardship perk is nice too. Purchase truces, we won't do that. I think, I mean, domain limit is nice. Architect is the main one we're going for though, and then I think we'll go down the avaricious tree just to try and make as much money as possible. What's happening in here? Oh, 8 days left. The same old soup, right. I beg of you, my father. You need to do something about the food served at court. We all eat like peasants. Foreign emissaries grimace at our table, and neighboring rulers and artists use our traditional dishes as examples of poor taste and barbaric habits. Man, being British, that feels, that feels a little bit too relatable, right? But it's healthy. And it's pious. It's dwarven culture at its peak. Put some beans on toast and be happy with it, right? That being said, though, I don't like that Middle-earth is laughing at us. Can I... There we go, that's much better. It's not that much more expensive. Let's get some exotic food traded in. We'll borrow some from the elves. Get some lambus bread and whatnot. Get some good ale down here. That'll stop her complaining. Right. Right. Borvik, did we sort your education? We did, okay. For once, I am somewhat organized. Also, I definitely have enough gold for this now, so let's do that. And then I need 329 for this, which I will basically have already. Lovely stuff. Building takes no time at all now as well. Ah! Oh, wow! Oh, court jesters can lower stress for children? Oh, if I knew that. Yeah, I'm gonna be pushing my children whenever I get events for that now. Okay. I didn't know that. That's really useful. I am happily soaking at the bathhouse, sharing deep reflections and salacious jokes with Grand Stone Caller Faramir. As I feel all tension leaving my body, I realize that it's not just the warm water loosening my muscles. I am genuinely having fun, and it's all because of Faramir's company. This brings me... I'm getting sidetracked, but guys, sorry. I really want to go to like a proper hot spring or bathhouse one day. I don't know. I think it would be nice to go there. I'm going to add it to the bucket list, right? Until we discovered our common passion for bathhouses, we hadn't had any chance to really interact or get to know each other that well. Now I really look forward to our regular rendezvous there, as they are always filled with laughter and merriment. Have we truly become friends? Sure. Faramir, let us toast to our new friendship. May it be long and prosperous for us both. But I don't know. Showers are nice because they're so damn quick, right? But I would like to go to a proper bathhouse. I can declare war on the Broadbeams because they've just colonized this. Oh, you've colonized everything. Right, but I have the duchy, no? Oh, I thought this was created. Oh, was it destroyed when you lost the colony? Interesting. I mean, we can colonize this. It's just that I'm spending all my gold on upgrades at the moment, which is why we haven't. Right, speaking of which, let's upgrade you, and then we need another 300 for this. Negotiate defensive alliance with the Broadbeams. Do you know what? I will accept that. I will accept this. Wait. You want a proper alliance? Have you gone diplomacy then? Ah, you have. That's the first time I've seen the AI get that perk and actually ask me. I will accept, yes. Even though you did just colonize the past, but I shall agree to become allies. It's what I wanted. After laborious preparations, I was finally able to spend some time alone with Uzbad Fori. In the end, distance was not a great hurdle for me to overcome in order to earn his trust and friendship. We both learned a lot about each other during our encounter, so much so that we parted as friends. There we go, we're closer than ever. What about Anar here, the kind? If I could befriend both realms, I think that would go a long way to prosperous trade between our peoples and whatnot. And who knows, maybe they'll even join me in our efforts to reclaim Erebor. And eventually deal with this absolute menace. Oh man. These orcs, that's going to be a fun war. Or several wars, because I doubt we can do it all in once. Right. Anyway, unpause. I'm rambling a lot today. I don't know. I'm in a good mood, guys. I mean, not to say that I'm normally in a bad mood, but today I woke up in an unusually bright mood. Something's gonna go terribly wrong later now. I can feel it. My efforts to get closer to Anno have proven challenging, in no small part because of the pressure he is struggling to deal with. Perhaps it would aid me in more ways than one if I were to ensure him a day by himself, where he can spread charitable donation to almshouses or less fortunate nobles. And I have enough problems of my own to deal with. Our chance is already super high, so we'll just speed it up. What we do not yet know who someone is plotting to kill me. This intrigue. This intrigue is getting out of hand, right? Redouble the guards. Oh, I thought that was the murder scheme then. That made me scared. There's a seduction scheme against me. I wasn't aware of this. Hopefully it's my wife. During one of our lessons in my daughter's Lydia's chamber, I noticed an impressive amount of rocks neatly displayed on a shelf. One of the stones stand out in the collection is quite rough, but upon closer inspection, there's a deeply red, brilliant hue contained within. Lydia notices my interest as she picks up and hands over. You can have it, my father. Oh, wow, Lydia, thank you. That's actually quite a nice artifact as well. I mean, 2 learning. I'll take it. I might sell it later, but for now we shall certainly equip that and make use of it. Thank you, my daughter. Wow. I like Lydia. She's growing up to become a fine dwarf woman. Anna and I have little in common, which has made it difficult to communicate with him. However, with some effort, I could teach myself to carry a conversation with proper court etiquette and tradition. Yeah, that's fine. It deserves as much study as I can afford. Let's become friends. Speaking of which, it should be completed. There we go. All of the Dwarfen Kings and the Blue Mountains are now friends with one another. Lovely stuff. Let's upgrade the quarries as well. Wait. Oh, I don't have reset. Hold on. No, this won't do. Right. Camera, rotation, reset. There we go. I could have been playing like 1 degree off and it would annoy me. To my surprise, Gloriel came to the joust meeting. To the joust meet for young companions in Luznicus. What's this? Watching the novice warriors was necessary but uninteresting, so I was grateful when Gloriel suggested a fun little distraction. Having a page pour pig's blood out on the ground behind the tray drove some of the less well-trained horses into a wild fear, and several of their riders were thrown to the ground while the rest struggled to hold on. Imagining the sight of that is quite funny. Right. And we're remembering our sweet old surprise birthday party where I'm sure I still have my present safely in my quarters. I've gained a favor hook on Hugi. I don't know if we can make use of it though. Yeah, not right now. That's fine. Here, okay. Let's upgrade the iron mines. We can use that to craft better weapons and armor. And then, oh, we don't even have a quarry over here. So let's get this upgraded as well. And Lydia has not really come of age, but in base game CK3 she has. An elusive shadow. Ooh. She had very good stats across the board, actually. But she's not old enough to actually... Hey, get out of the way. I don't think I can actually pull her here until she's 40, right? Yeah, I think council, you have to be 40 for a dwarf. And then they're technically a fully grown adult at 70. Wherever I go, my guest, Gloria, is sure to... No. I have a wife. I am loyal. I value loyalty. Right, the seduction scheme has been abandoned, but the murder scheme hasn't. Which is worrying. A mining expedition? I'm not going to be on time, though. Because I'm on speed 5, I'm never in time for these, sadly. Come closer, I have a story I wish to tell you. Oh, it's a story of when I became friends. Come on. A story about when you became... Maybe it's a grand adventure. Maybe I'm judging a bit too quickly. Right. 235. Let's upgrade you. Thank you. My gold's gone down. Ah, yeah, that's because we eat better now. That's why my gold has gone down. And I have a lovely beard too. Lovely. Right. So we're waiting for this to build and this to build. I just want to check something. So tier 2 mine, tier 2, tier 2. Yep, 2, 2, 2. So this is the last one that we need to get to tier 2. We need 330 gold as well. L'Oreal is a wonderful wet nurse for my children, a caretaker to be appreciated. Nevertheless, lately my wife Viz is rather suspicious of her. My love, I must be honest, she did try to advance on me. However, I turned her down because you're the only dwarf that I need in my life. My husband, how your interest in our children has flourished since we hired that wench. L'Oreal, might it be that a bountiful... My love, how dare you? You know that I am faithful. Wow. Wait, did she believe me? I don't see a minus 30, so yes. Oh, that's lucky. I thought that could have been the start of some divorce proceedings there. Right, 294 we need for this. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out. As I peer at the myriad of goods in the store, I can hear Nipplin murmur. The etchings on that piece must be real and quite valuable too. Oh. That's a good chance I lose gold. Yes. So that's 88. I trust your expertise here. 55 gold. It was not worth it one bit. Unless this has some insane... No. That was not worth it. I just lost 15 gold for no reason. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It's my bodyguard that's plotting to kill my seneschal. Well, at least he's not trying to kill me. I can't imprison him for some reason, so it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, just as entertaining the children is actually really nice. Okay, another stewardship perk. Levy reinforcement rate plus 100%. Nice. A few more months and we should have the 330 gold we need as well. I can't stop thinking about where Faramir's loyalties lay. Is he a true friend or just a sycophant? I am vengeful though. What kind of man is he? Sadistic, humble, and paranoid. Sadistic. I don't believe any of these. Are you two friends? Yes. Let's see. So you believe that Faramir cares more for Dross's friendship than yours. So he proves his loyalty. I gain 150 prestige. I get a strong hook. Gets a lot. If he betrays me, he gains a lot of stress and becomes disloyal. Ah. There we go. We have a good friendship, right? He has proved his loyalty. Lovely stuff. I do have a hook on him, but I've already changed that contract, so that's unfortunate. Right. Let's not upgrade you, because I need to upgrade the delving first. Courtier has come of age and already has a receding hairline at 16. Man, I feel you. I feel you. I don't know. I don't think my hairline's receding, but I think I have a high hairline, because it's always been like this. To the serene Uzbad Frayne of Durin's folk, please accept this humble gift. It was a treasured possession of mine, so I hope it honors and serves you well. I shall treasure this with the utmost respect. It's a court artifact. Diplomacy lifestyle experience. I shall store it in my quarters so I can read it before I sleep. What's going on over here? King of the road, my implacable caravan master is a masterful organizer. Since hiring him, even the slightest sojourn seems a vision of hasty ease. Safe travels? Sure. We don't really travel about though, do we? Not really. No. It's fine though. Right, 300 gold for you. That'll be done in a couple more months. My son Thorin has gained an adventure inspiration. Oh, imagine it's an adventure to Erebor. That would be something. He wants to go to the High Pass. Wait, that's Khazad-dûm, right? The High Pass, if I remember correctly. I think it's here. How do I see the high path? I reckon it's not this one, is it? Wait, if I search title, I thought it was by Khazad-dûm. Oh, it is. It is. Oh, but no, it's further north. That's why. Yes, it's up here. Yeah, we fought quite a few battles in here. I mean, the high pass could be... Do you know what, Foreign? His skill is legendary. 500 gold. I'll tell you what, Foreign. Just let me upgrade this last mine, and then I shall sponsor your adventure. Well, we do not yet know who summons now plotting to kill my lawmaster. It's the intrigue with dwarves is never ending. I am poring over the ledgers that detail my income from vassals. These numbers do not add up. The grousing... Oh, Faramir. You must pay your due. No one gets a free ride. We're almost at 500 gold, so actually I kind of just want to wait one more month. And then we can send Foreign on his way. Right, Foreign. I shall grant you the finest armors and weapons and dwarf warriors to go with you on your adventure. I shall sponsor your inspiration. Also, I completely forgot, but you guys asked me to do this, and I will do it actually. Let's remove the dwarven helms so we can actually see the faces of our children and whatnot. There we go. Because we're not at war or anything, so I would like to see their faces. There we go. Much better. They don't have to hide from me. There. Oh, that really looks like Foreign, doesn't it? That's brilliant. Here, let's get a closer look at that. Amazing. Right. Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm in awe over the character models. How good they look. They're really recognizable from the movies and whatnot, and I like that. Right. You have been sponsored. And I was going to say, yes, I was advised to always pick the something truly unique option. So, let us click on that. And who knows, maybe we will get lucky. My wife is scheming against my lawmaster. No, I don't believe it. My wife wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure. Is my wife trying to kill me? I don't think so. Okay, Bina can marry. So Bina... Now with Bina, we can't secure any big alliances. Okay. What about inheritable traits? Herculean could be a really good one. Yeah, let's do that here. Herculean, and I'll make it matrilineal as well. 19 prowess, so you join our court. And you're lustful, so maybe we'll have a lot of grandkids here. Right, let's send that proposal off. Lovely stuff. I like that we can marry for traits because we're not really marrying for alliances for once. I like it. Your daughter Bino and my nemesis Bull. Oh, you're happy to get rid of him. There you go. All parties involved are delighted. What did I need going on here? 325 gold. Okay. One more month and we'll have that. Oh, wow. That was really quick, Foreign. My lord, I've returned from the high pass with an artifact for my journey. I take the bulky bundle into my hands and loosen the cords before peeling layer after layer of fabric. Inside is an artifact unlike anything I have ever seen before. Foreign smiles proudly. This flask contains grog, the vile drink favored by the orc. Oh, Foreign, you bloody fool. Why? It is both invigorating and speeds up the healing process and is the main source of relief among Sauron's servants. Orcs have no patience for those who won't take their medicine. I can't even use it though. I have to be an orc. It's not really magnificent though, is it? It's really not. And I can't destroy it either because... And this is forever going to be in my inventory. Do you know what? Let us send it to the elves because maybe they can study it and repurpose it. and help us make proper dwarven ale out of it, or elven wine, you know? Here, send gift. No. Where is it? Gift artifact. I'm not interested in this. You can't benefit from it? It's fine. No one can here. Ah, foreign. He tried though, but at least we did actually get something truly unique this time. Right, 69 gold to upgrade the copper mines. Nice. And I think now we're just gonna sponsor inspirations. Someone is now trying to kill foreign. Okay, I don't like how this is developing. I really don't. So you want to go to Imladris. Ooh. Imladris could be a good place to get a sword. You are legendary, and I can already afford only 150 gold. Wow. Is it because you're my friend, maybe? Here, let's sponsor you. That's fine. Do I have all of my court artificers? I do. Do I have someone who's better? Foreign. There we go. Right, let's appoint Foreign over here. And then maybe he can get some more adventures for himself as well. You're no longer my stone singer. Ah, because you're going off on an adventure, I guess. Oh, wow. You were filling in for a lot. The time has come for me to depart. I want something truly unique, but don't bring me back any orcish stuff. I mean, you won't if you're going in Ladris, actually. Oh, the potential for something good here. Oh, he is selling that my acquaintance Seros is scheming against my lawmaster. Throw him in jail. I know I didn't throw my wife in jail, but I'll tell you what, 78 gold, your freedom's been secured. If you're not rich, you spend your life in jail over here. Oh dear. Right, we got another dynasty legacy. My wife is plotting to kill my lawmaster. We're being through this. My wife wouldn't do such a thing. So now what do we want here? Because we've maxed the Khazad tree. Master Artificers. Wait, they have 2 unique trees? Oh, wow. What's better than a unique tree? Having 2 of them. The Durin are skilled in all types of material and craft. Building construction time. Oh. Oh, yes. So what's this? Crafting critical success chance, and crafting's cheaper. We get a bunch more trait for mining and prospecting and stuff. High level education traits add crafting success chance. Destroying artifacts gives double gold and prestige. Crafting artifacts gives prestige and renown. Crafting time is less. Increased chance of finding more valuable resources on a prospecting mining expedition. Oh, wow. Okay, I love this. Right. Now I kind of want to do another playthrough my own time. Or Master Artificers, like sell up a satellite hold and get this. Who knows what riches you can find. Right. Oh, that's amazing. Should we sponsor another inspiration? I guess we should. You're upgraded. Oh, I never upgraded this. Here, let me upgrade that because it's going to annoy me and I'll forget later. And then we'll save up a bit more gold. Son and Bina, my own daughter, is scheming against my son and F. Bina? I don't think Bina would do that. Bina wouldn't murder her brother. No. That has me a little bit suspicious about you. I mean, you're my friend, though, so you have no reason to start lying. I think it's just dwarves. They're too happy to kill one another. Right, my daughter has given me a grandson, though. Oh, and he's Herculean, too. Right, where's the name list? Let's see. Tom Rook, you have gone with the name Dagan. Thank you very much for the name suggestion. Please feel free to leave another. Okay, let's pin you, and I'll sort your education out later. Man, that's a lot of prowess. I'm wondering whether martial would make sense. But the thing is, if you command an army, your prowess means nothing, right? Which I always thought was a bit weird. But yes. Okay, stewardship. Let's get popular figurehead. 2 more, and then we are an architect. What's going on in my court? Lately, I cannot help but notice the gaggles of giggling maidens and usually austere warriors gathering in dark alcoves to listen. enraptured to a book. Today I finally cornered Borland with a book in his hands. It is clearly a licentious text filled to the brim with sensuous temptations, earthly seductions, and supple bosoms. Surely culture comes in any form. Let them read. We are an accepting people here. I say that when I only have 2 prisoners. I don't know what everyone's talking about. We rarely imprison anyone. Right, workshop is constructed. Lovely. 20 prowess. You are a bit dull, but you know what? As long as you can wield a sword, I'll be honest, most of us drinking a lot of ale are a bit dull anyway, so you're more than welcome to join. Your companion has gained an adventure inspiration. Okay. We'll check that out in a minute. Some of my counselors believe the job is theirs, but now stay here with me instead, my love. Enough politicking for today. My liege, the adventure soldier sends word. For 10 days and 10 nights, me and my party have been hiding. Oh, bandits. Okay. Yeah, no guts, no glory. Make them pay for wasting my time. I believe in you, soldier. Yeah, she's driven off the bandits. It's going to be slightly higher quality. I wonder if we can get a proper artifact. I would love 33... Oh no, 23 courtiers. And now a valued diplomatic courtier. Wait, I have a diplomatic court. I always forget I can change this. Where is it? I am a diplomatic court. Increased offer vassalage acceptance. Tyranny gain, council opinion, max personal schemes. I kind of want to be a warlike court. Nah, diplomatic right now because we're not fighting war, and our court language is Westron. Would it not make sense? Hear me out, because dwarves usually speak the local language, right? Or the people. If we're surrounded by those who speak Sindarin, would it not make sense to have the Elven language as our main language? Because Westron is like down here, right? Because I imagine a lot of our trade is going to be with the elves. They cost 750 prestige, but I don't think I speak it. How would I do that? Learn language. No, I do already speak it. That's interesting. So how does one change their court language? I don't think I've ever done this before. Court language. Oh, I literally clicked on it. Ah, do I then click here? Should we adopt to the Sindarin language? I'm not sure if I should or I shouldn't. Sure, I'm going to do it because we're trading a lot with Círdan here. You know, the elves are on our borders. We've made efforts. I might even befriend him, actually. Yes. Orcish restaurant. The Black Speech. Ravanian. I guess here in Erebor it makes sense to speak Westron. Because you have Dale and whatnot nearby. But over here, we're surrounded by wilderness, if we double check. Yeah, we're surrounded by wilderness. And we can speak to our dwarfish neighbors in Kuzdul anyway. I'm going to do it. Right. Where was it? Court grandeur. No, court something. I don't know. I'm losing my words. Here, adopt as new court language. Boom. I've never changed my language before. That's part of the reason why I want to do it as well. 454th in the world. What would happen if I did this? I don't want to be 454th in the world. It wasn't that much more expensive because our kingdom is so small, actually. Ah, that's cool. So everyone, I guess, growing up is now going to learn the Sindarin language and the Kuzdul language, which is cool. My spy master has come to a grave news. Asla, my own daughter, is scared. Is everyone teaming up against foreign or something? I won't believe it, though. I can't believe it. Right, let's sponsor another inspiration. You just want to go on an adventure. You want to go Lebanon? You just want to go on an adventure. The Twin Kingdoms, Mythlond. Imladra. Oh, you're already on it. Mifflond sounds elvish, doesn't it? Let's see, Mifflond. Where is Mifflond? It's right next to me. I didn't know that, right. Okay, and I was right, it does sound elvish. Legendary skill. Let's sponsor an inspiration. There we go. Thank you. Hopefully you can find me an elven artifact as well. What's it? Inspiration has been realized. I got a statue of Varda. The elven statue of Varda Elentari is incredibly lifelike. Her gaze follows everyone around the room, and you could swear you saw its head turning slightly out of the corner of your eye. Varda Elentari is the wife of Manwë Sulimor, Queen of the Aina, one of the Aratar. Beautiful beyond all worlds, light is her dominion, and everywhere the light of the stars shine, she sees from her throne in the places of Ilmarin upon Tanquetil. She made the stars and is a master of the working of light. From the beginning, she has been the most implacable foe of Melkor and all his works, and she perceives keenly the true nature of others. It was she who hallowed the Silmarils, and is the most dearly beloved of the Valar by the elves. Do you know what? I know this is an artifact that has great worth. But I think, rather than hold on to it myself, I think Círdan would appreciate this. Why don't you like me? Ah, forgiving versus vengeful cultural acceptance. That's fine though. 50% less as we speak Sindarin. Here, my friend. Let me gift you the statue of Varda. He will appreciate it much more than I. Let him put it in display in his court. I wonder, we'll have to wait a second, but I want to know whether we can see... Oh, you have a Palantir. Right now, the statue's not on display. I don't think. The Flask of Grog is on display, though. Opposite the Palantir. The two evil things. The Palantir of Enosterion. Hopefully, we'll see the statue pop up in like a few months as well. If I hold on for a moment. I'll try and remember to check back in. Right. Challenge to a board game. Do you know what? I will accept. Okay. So here, what's my highest stat? Martial Stewardship. I'm just gonna click on Martial. Man, speaking of chess, I haven't played chess for a long time now. I want to get back into it, but at the same time, trying to improve at chess takes a lot of effort. There we go. I'm a winner. Good game, my friend. Good game. Maybe we can play again in the future as well. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Okie dokie. Right, you've gone to Mifflond, which will soon be completed. Once you return, I will sponsor another inspiration. Oh. Oh, now that looks like an artifact to me. My lord, I have returned from Mifflond with an artifact for my journey. Also known as the Helm of Hador, this wizard steel helm embossed and embellished with gold and runes bears as its crest an image of the head of Glorung, the Drake of Morgoth. It is said to bear an enchantment that's protected its wearer from wounds and struck fear into the hearts of enemies. Originally forged for the dwarf lord Azagul of Belagost and the Ered Luin who gave it to Maedhros. Too large and heavy to be worn by an elf, it was passed on to Hador Lorindol and became an heirloom of his house. Its last known owner, the most tragic one, was Turin, son of Hurin, the Mormagil of Nargothrond. Ah, the son of Hurin. There's a book called The Sons of Hurin, right? Or The Tales of Hurin, one of them. Is that related? Whose high deeds and sorrows are still sung to this day. I think it is. Oh, that's amazing. This is magnificent, but can I wear it? Because I don't know if I met the requirements for this. Also, why am I not wearing my crown? If you do not fulfill the requirements, if you fulfill the requirements, your culture has Númenórean heritage. Ah, we don't get all of this. Oh, that's a shame. 12 prowess. Oh, but it's injury resistance prowess. Wait, so is that... I always forget, like, some prowess only applies from, like, diseases, so we have 53. So if I was to equip that... let's see. Yeah, I don't improve my prowess, look. Yeah, that's only in terms of injury and whatnot. What we could do, though, is turn this into a court artifact. Because I think we should hang on to it. The Dragon Helm of Dorlomin. That would be a mighty artifact to have. Reforge or repair? Oh, we can't. Reforge. You need to have an antiquarian and pay gold to reforge an artifact, though older artifacts are cheaper to reforge. Just like when you repair an artifact, its durability is restored. Only weapons, armor, crowns, and regalia can be reforged. Oh, helms cannot. I mean, I guess we can hang on to it, right? Quarter in guest opinion, legitimacy gain. This is actually a little bit better. I'm going to equip the dragon helm here. I'm not going to sell this, though. I'm going to keep on to it. We should keep our crown for ceremonious reasons. Right, here, let's groom the beard. Nice, we have a nice beard. Also, my daughter, Asla, can now marry. Okay. Well, I mean... Mormagil is Hale, so we could do this one, matrilineal. Let's go and do that, get some stronger knights and whatnot. I can also sponsor another inspiration. So you want to go to the Bay of Tulwang. You want to go to the Twin Kingdoms. You just want to go on an adventure. But I think I want an adventure in like a specific area, do I not? I think so. Yeah. Oh, I have another house banner. Here. I want to have the Durin house banner everywhere. Which means we're not using the tapestry, but it's fine. I go for visual stuff over what's statistically better and whatnot. Accept your marriage proposal, lovely stuff. So what are we looking for here now? To upgrade this, I do need 2,400 gold. It's very expensive. 8,000 gold for this. I mean, until we get different adventure schemes, I guess we can wait anyway. Right. Throw him in jail. I've had enough of all this scheming. Pull it to an end. You're trying to kill foreign as well. Right. And the murder scheme against me was actually stopped. Okay, I missed that. 10 gold. But if they're paid, I'll pay. Oh, these guys have just become independent as well. Therefore, quickly offer vassalage. And our kingdom realm is growing. Excellent stuff. Right, I should also grant vassal as well, shouldn't I? No, because actually I didn't have the duchy. Is this still a colony? Oh, it's a castle. How did we ever lose that then? Is my question. Also, thank you very much. More taxes. You're welcome. I must have all the taxes. I'm gonna hold off on making this duchy. Actually, no, I do. Nah, I want the duchy. It just looks cleaner, doesn't it? Right here, let's give you the duchy as well. Lovely stuff. So now you two have equal power and titles. You probably want to be on my council as well, don't you? Interestingly, you're not a powerful vassal. Belligerent. I always forget that there's types of vassals. Yeah, you're a zealot. Which makes sense, actually. That makes perfect sense. I like that. Right, I guess I'm just looking for new inspirations. Armor inspiration. Book it's the end adventures that I want, really, isn't it? Here, let's go back on speed 5. Maybe we can get some more. I'm waiting patiently. There we go. Sorin has gained an adventure inspiration. That didn't take too long. You want to go to the Bay of Tulwang as well. Isn't it like somewhere down here? Here. I feel it's like here somewhere. I might need to... I mean, I wasn't that off. I just had to go more south. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get elven artifacts down here, are we? No. Also, wasn't it an elven sword we need? Yeah, elven sword and a dwarven helm. We'll get it eventually. We'll just keep on making gold. And I guess waiting for more adventure inspiration. Court Grandeur is now at 9. My phone alarm's just got off. Because this is usually when I would wake up. Oh, it's funny. Right, my daughter-in-law. Oh, foreign. That's your second child. 2 granddaughters. Okay. Does that mean there's potential in future to have a queen of Duinsfolk? Maybe. You are robust as well. Here, let's pull up the name list. PM, you have gone with the name Arlena. Thank you very much for the name suggestion. Please feel free to leave another. Let's pin you. Also, speaking of children, Dagan, we can choose your education focus now. But update the name list first, otherwise you're going to forget. There we go. Right. You are charming. Diplomacy and intrigue. I'll tell you what. I'm going to train you in intrigue because I need help pulling all of this to an end. I've had enough of all this intrigue, I'm telling you, my grandson. I thought we had an intelligent dwarf somewhere in here. Has he disappeared? Toggle... Hello? I think the filter button is broken. For some reason. Hold on a minute. Okay, it is actually broken, right. I mean, you have good intrigue and learning at Wega. Wasn't it you that was intelligent? Anyway, no, it's not. Okay. But you have educated other of my grandchildren. That's why I remember you. Oh, I love this artwork, by the way. Elven Refuge Holding. That's what that's for. Right. We're getting gold. 2400. What I could also do, now that we're getting a decent amount of gold as well. Let's see. 280, yes please. I might also have enough to do a specialization. We need 1200. But I can pick one of these. Hold of Gold would be nice. With how many adventures and whatnot we're going to be funding. And how much money we actually need to rebuild Nogrod and stuff too. And we're not fighting wars right now. The Hold of Gold might be what I want to do over here. And Erebor, we can always rebuild Erebor. To have the Hold of Steel, I think it is. With the martial one. What else can you do? Increase your prowess? Yes, please. Now I know that the Jester can lower your stress. That's fine. There we go. I only have 1 prisoner. See, I'm quite a nice ruler. Right, divided attention. Domain limit. Soon we can get Architect as well. Did I sponsor it? Oh, no, I didn't sponsor it. We just looked where it was. Damn it. Gained a rival when a feud broke out between Smaug and Duin. Oh, that's thematic. I like that. Oh, the feeling is mutual. The feeling is mutual. I can assure you. Are you within range? You are within range. Right. Very hard, apparently. It is time to get some murdering done on these disgusting orcs. For too long have they prospered in the Misty Mountains, pillaging everything, sleeping in our halls of Khazad-dûm. Something has been lit inside of me now. You're plotting to kill me. No, don't plot them. Kill the orcs instead. Right, we're feuding with House Smaug. Oh, that's so damn fitting. Now you want a council position. Okay. Problem is, you're not that great at anything. I guess Lawmaster we could replace. Because I want the Marshal to train commanders. Yeah, let's put you as our Lawmaster. There we go. She's happy now. Ancestor Veneration. We'll do that next episode. Let's see. Ooh, Renowned Cuisine. Yes. Thank you very much. I shall be taking that. How rich are the hobbits now? Oh, man, the hobbits are so rich. 88 gold per month. I need to be earning that kind of gold too. Right, 1200. We can do it. We're gonna build the Hold of Gold. I've decided. I'm still going to build military buildings, but I might have to reassess what we do here. I know, I think we still build the treasure hoard. Yes. But for now... Oh no, I don't use this either. Sorry, I'm speaking nonsense. Right. Hold of gold. Our home stands on the threshold of unparalleled wealth and prosperity. Every day, mines are dug deeper and more buildings are constructed for our people to live and work in. We are on the right track, but now it is time to do what dwarfs do best. It is time to begin to truly extract all the value we possibly can from our great mansion and see the wealth of our realm overflow. We get 5% taxes, we get development growth, and all holdings in the duchy get plus 5% as well. Yes. Let us do it. It would take 2 years. Oh, we're going to upgrade this all the way. Plus 20% is insane. But more importantly, it will help us make enough gold so we can eventually rebuild this. To rebuild Nogrod, I actually probably want to max this out first. Just so I can max out the Dwarven Quarry, right? To scrape the sky. And you actually... Oh no, sorry, it's only telling me what I need for the next tier. Yeah, I forgot that CK3 does that. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode. We got at least one cool artifact today, which was nice. We also changed our court language. We're becoming friendlier with the elves and whatnot. We have alliances with the other dwarves. I like it. Things are going slowly, but I love this. I love dwarven gameplay and whatnot. And eventually we will return to Erebor. We're just taking our time with it. Also, we might have to do something about these orcs. The feud has started. The murdering shall begin. In fact, support schemes. We're gonna murder some orcs and maybe even declare war. This could be the start of the reclamation of Khazad Dûm as well. I mean, I have a pretty nice army. It's not the worst thing. Counters heavy infantry and monsters. Counters heavy infantry and spearmen. We don't have a terrible army. Counters heavy infantry, heavy cavalry, and archer cavalry. That's quite a nice selection. Maybe we need a few more numbers, but we'll see. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.